Hi, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a state of the market video. Today is Saturday, August 1st, 2020. Before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security, and I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. Also, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out. So thank you very much. And let's start with the SPX like we always do. So it was a good week, for the SPX. Even though we moved sideways, we end up near the top of the range here. And everything is going up, right? Moving averages are moving up. So far, everything looks good. Again, the only thing that worries me about any of these charts is, these divergence coming into overhead supply. So this is my concern, right? Something like that, So as we're going up here, we have a divergence down here in RSI. Does it mean that the bottom is going to fall out of the market? Nope, because there's two things that can happen with a divergence like this, right? So the first thing is you get a correction through price, meaning we come back down some, we correct, and then we come up. And the other option is through time, right? So we can just mark time moving sideways out this way and then consolidate and then pop up and make new highs. So those are the two options we have here, right? Really only two options. And so I don't know which one it's going to happen. And so we'll see where it goes. But as of right now, I mean, the uptrend is intact. So some sideways consolidation, that'd be fine too. Moving to the Qs, and we're just a smidge under all-time highs. You'll see there's, again, the divergence is there, but that doesn't mean that the bottom is going to fall out of the market. That means that we could just need to move sideways a little bit, right? Take out this downtrend line, and boom, then we get to move up again. So I'm not too worried about it. So far, this trend line is intact. All right, that's a good thing. So we'll see what happens here. But again, this is the bearish scenario, but right now we are in a bullish scenario, right? So this is what maybe, could be, might be, but it's not what we're seeing right now. And to try to anticipate this, I've been, it's gotten me quite a few times trying to anticipate these divergences that may or may not happen. Like, look at here, boom, right? With that divergence, what did price do? Price made all-time highs from there. So this divergence meant absolutely nothing right here, right? It correlated to literally nothing. So divergences aren't the end-all be-all. They're just one more data point to be aware of, but they don't really mean anything until something happens, right? Price. That's the only truth. On the IWM, again, we're marking time right now above this green area, which was support and resistance over here. And now price is just kind of consolidating above it, fairly tight range. I think that's probably pretty constructive overall. Let's look at semiconductors. Semiconductors, beautiful uptrend. Nothing really to worry about yet. I mean, touched the 9-day, right? Just the 9-day and bounced hard up against it. So that looks pretty good. Looking at XLF. XLF is really it doesn't look great, right? But this uptrend line right here seems to be intact, and maybe it will bounce off of here and start moving higher again. Right now, it's kind of moved sideways for, 2 weeks. So it could just be consolidating some gains, from down here to up here, and we'll see what happens. A lot of the major earnings in XLF are out of the way, so that's a good thing. Just looking at IYG. IYG right here is, about the same really as XLF. And this, by the way, IYG is the financial services. Those are the big boys, right? The Citibanks and Bank of America, JP Morgan, American Express, Berkshire Hathaway, all those guys. So I like to watch IYG too, as well as XLF. IYG looks a little bit better. But okay, moving on. Let's look at lumber. Lumber, down day on Friday, but overall uptrend is intact, making higher highs and higher lows. I mean, that's got to be good for the market. And housing is off the charts, making new highs. So it just shows demand for lumber is intact at this point. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's go to put call ratio. So put call ratio, it reeled in a little bit, but it's in a bullish range, which is what I would call this, a bullish range. And so that is, overall bullish. Nothing to really talk about here. Staying in this range, we can stay in this range for a very long time. The bearish area is much more of a signal, right? Much more of a signal. This bullish range, we can be here for weeks or months at a time, and that's okay. What else we got here? Oh, SPX TLT, right? Let's take a look in this, and kind of marking time right here. This ratio, we don't get any volume anymore. This ratio just kind of keeping above this area. So I think that's a positive. If it breaks down below, we'll call it 1790 or so, that would be a much more bearish scenario. But that's not what we see. We see just a sideways movement right now. The prior trend is higher. So I think that this area, if retested, probably will hold again. Let's pull that out a little bit more. Okay, let's look credit spreads. And we see a tightening of credit spreads, exactly what we want to see, right, for the bull case. I think credit saying that things are getting back to normal, that's a positive. Again, lower highs and hopefully lower lows right there. And we're going to get tightening of credit spreads. And that's, I think, bullish for the market. The VIX. VIX now is at 24.5. So it's right there. Also, I think under 24, 25, I think the VIX is saying, again, things are getting back to normal again for a bullish scenario. So as long as we don't get any crazy spikes in VIX, I think that looks fantastic. So we're going to keep this one a little bit shorter this week. Overall, I think that, what's not to like about this market as of right now, right? Things are looking good. As long as all these moving averages keep in the uptrend, I think the bullish case is playing out. Hope you all have a great week. Stay safe out there. Again, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're on Twitter, if you retweet, that'd be amazing. Have a great day, guys. Bye.